Hello and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. Paddy Pimblett is willing to welcome Ilia Topuria to the lightweight division. Interesting choice of words coming from Paddy, directed towards the featherweight champion. Very interesting. We're going to talk about the comments of Paddy at our own. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Paddy Pimblett is willing to welcome Ilia Topuria. I'm not going to use Paddy's exact words. You can go and look it up. It's pretty interesting, the things that Paddy says about Ilia Topuria. And obviously this is, part of the shtick for Paddy. He's somebody that likes to troll, as they say nowadays, right? And that's exactly what he's doing in this instance. He's provoking or looking for some sort of response. Sometimes one might think that Paddy or anybody that, who knows what they're doing in terms of trash talking. And there's an art to trash talking, right? Some may think that, hey, what kind of personal issue does Paddy have with Ilia in order for him to say such insulting things? But it's just a way for the guy to provoke a response from the featherweight champion and to bring some attention to himself. And that's exactly what Paddy did in this instant. Obviously, he wants to welcome Ilia Topuria to that featherweight division. That being said, with all respect, I think that's wishful thinking from Paddy Pimblett. Realistically, him and Ilia Topuria can't even be brought up in the same sentence, at least as far as the UFC is concerned. There's a drastic difference in ranking, even if Ilia Topuria never fought featherweight or lightweight in the UFC. Still, you would expect the featherweight champion to, face a higher ranked opponent if he is still the champion of the featherweight when he steps up in weight. Higher than Paddy. But I don't even know what the ranking of Paddy is, to be honest. I don't even know. I don't want to guess. I'm pretty certain he's not top 10. He had to put a champion of that, featherweight division. And not only that, he just knocked out Max Holloway, who knocked out formerly Justin Gaethje, who's formerly known as the BMF champion and number one contender before the knockout, UFC 300, that is. So, if he's able to do that to Max Holloway, who did that to Justin Gaethje, what would he do to a Paddy Pimblett? This is, not to say that Paddy doesn't have a chance, but realistically, the difference in ranking is what's going to make the difference. This fight, if, hypothetically speaking, Ilia Topuria goes up to lightweight and becomes champion, Paddy's going to have to work his way up to earn a fight against Ilia Topuria. Even as it stands, he's very far away from being brought up in the same category as Ilia Topuria. Unless Ilia wants to, for some reason, accept a challenge at 155 from Paddy Pimblett and put that BMF title on the line. I'm just shooting stuff, at the wall over here. But it's brilliant from Paddy because he is bringing attention to himself with these outrageous comments. It's exactly what they are, outrageous comments. With all respect to Paddy, but he's very far away from being mentioned in the same category as Ilia Topuria. Ilia, even if he was to step up to lightweight, even if he wasn't to face champion, he has to face at least number one contender. We talked about, obviously, Charles Oliveira. Ilia expressed interest in fighting guys like Dustin Poirier, right? Who's a higher ranked opponent than Paddy Pimblett. And I would think, it would make for a better fight, quite frankly. Wishful thinking, really, from Paddy, with all respect. But, you can't blame the guy for trying, I guess. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe for more.